Hello everyone, welcome to Skillify by Amity Online. I am Mona Chaudhary and today I will be talking about conflicts at workplace. A survey conducted by the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development found out that 4 out of 10 employees reported having experienced some form of interpersonal conflict at work. And most of the conflict is usually between the employee and his or her manager. And it has also been estimated that supervisors or leaders or managers they spend approximately 25% of their time in resolving these workplace conflicts. A very common response to any conflicting situation is the flight or fight response. Some people prefer to run away or avoid the conflicting situations at all costs, and others they prefer to battle it out. In either case, we often feel uncomfortable or dissatisfied with the outcome. Why? Because no resolution is achieved. We all know that a conflict at workplace has a lot of negative effects like work disruptions, decreased productivity, project failures, absenteeism, turnovers, and even terminations as well. But today, let us try to see the other side also. No two people are the same. Also, when our different motivations, our processes, and our goals they clash, conflicts arise. And because of conflict, there comes a change. We all know that conflict is inevitable. It's a fact of life. When these conflicts they are resolved properly, it can lead to better ideas, better understanding, and better working relationships. So, through considerate conflict resolution in the workplace, organizations and their employees can improve themselves. Let's now talk about some of the situations that may lead to conflicts. Situations like personality clashes or differences. Workplace behaviors by some co workers can sometimes be very irritating. Unmet needs, unclarified job roles, competing job duties. In fact, poor communication, including misunderstood remarks and comments taken out of context, can also lead to conflicting situations. Different working styles also can lead to conflicts. Different creative ideas can also lead to conflict sometimes. So, these are some of the situations that may lead to conflict. So, leaving conflict unresolved can cause serious problems to the workplace morale, productivity, and company culture. Nobody wants to work in a tense, passive aggressive environment where they are constantly uncomfortable. When people don't want to be at work, it shows higher staff turnover, more sick days, and even poor job performance. So, having conflict at workplace and having productive disagreements, it's an essential component of effective communication. It could be central to the workplace happiness and to overall team productivity. A new study has revealed that 80% of the workers they want to feel they want to have more trust and transparency in the workplace, while 90% they want to feel closer to their colleagues. So beyond building better bonds between the co-workers, conflict in the workplace between team members can even illuminate new business opportunities and solutions. Differences in the background experiences, opinions can also lead to fresh insights and perspectives that can directly affect the business, like how a product is made or how it's brought to the market and how it is perceived by the customers. Now, the next question comes, how to identify these conflicts? The very first step in managing conflict is to acknowledge that it exists. All the different types of conflicts in the workplace may not be that obvious to keep your eyes wide open. But to spot possible disputes and tensions, we can look out for some indications like unhappy faces, corridor gossiping, shouting, or avoiding communication, avoiding eye contacts, even complaints directly from a team member. Now, talking about the positive sides, there are certain benefits of having conflicting situations or disagreements with your coworkers. Leaders, they can encourage their team members to question whether there's a different approach. So it is a kind of creative friction that is likely to lead to new solutions. The most important thing when a disagreement crops up is to make sure that arguments don't grow heated. The moment you accept that the conflict is productive and that the person you are in conflict with is worthy, the nature of that conflict will immediately change for better. Your tone will improve as the conflict will become centered on the ideas rather than that individual. So, leaders can set the tone for how the organizations can create safe spaces for raising concerns, sharing the ideas, and overall conflict in the workplace. Please note that a good communication is the key. A disagreement is only productive with effective communication, and that requires certain ground rules. So, some changing expectations around job satisfaction, how our work reflects who we are. An increase in remote workers means that being able to effectively communicate and resolve conflict in the workplace, it is only going to become more crucial in the future. So we must learn about productive disagreement techniques which will make collaboration easier, bonds between the colleagues deeper, and businesses more innovative in the long run. So, what are the rules of effective communication and conflict resolution? The debates at workplace, they do not have to be discouraging. There can be rich dialogues in which multiple perspectives are heard in order to reach the best decision. Some hallmarks of healthy disagreements and conflicts in the workplace, they can be: try to remain respectful. Respect during a disagreement looks like a question asking, deep listening, and other efforts to gain a better understanding of where the other person is coming from. You can also try to stay polite. Being rude at work will only get you rudeness in return. Also, try to maintain a positive outlook. By remaining positive and open minded, we can more easily engage in discussions that conflict with our point of view. So, by learning how to constructively resolve the conflict, we can turn a potentially destructive situation into an opportunity for growth, creativity, and enhanced performance. Thank you.